Hello everybody, this is Shaynar Monroe with NVidia Shield Zone, and we're going to take and do a little interesting experiment today. We're going to take the Samsung M Drive super thin external DVD-ROM drive connected here with you can see here I've got an OTG cable adapter, right? And we're going to go old school here. I got a flashlight set up because I have very poor lighting. And we're going to take this guy, here's the shield, I'm going to plug this into the back as an OTG device. Yeah. It's hard to do this one-handed. Need a film crew. Alright, so also shooting from the back side here. Alright, I'll put the camera down. Alright, so you can see it's plugged in. The drive light's blinking, and you can see, I don't know if you can see the OTG plugged in or not, but okay, so we got this thing plugged in now. Now we're going to switch this thing into AV mode, so we're going to hit the eject button. Let's see if I can lighten this up a little bit here. That's not very helpful. That one. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to eject the tray, hold down the eject button for 3 seconds till the light turns blue, and then we're going to stick a DVD filled with CD plus G karaoke files. We're going to turn the Shield TV into a karaoke machine. So while the drive is spinning up and Android's reading the disk, right? Here, we can take a look at this too. This will be fun. Again, doing this one-handed will be a pain, but why not? So if we go into settings and we look at storage, oops. Alright, so right now it's reading the disk. Now it has to parse 4.7 gigs of data. You can see it's still blinking. Right, as soon as that comes up and finishes parsing, it's going to come up and say that we have USB storage. At that point in time, I'm going to go with a direct feed from the NVIDIA Shield, and you're going to take a look and see actual karaoke stuff being played on here. So we'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. As you can see now, the drive is shown up as a USB storage device. So now we're ready to go in and try a little karaoke. I sideloaded a karaoke player, which I can't pronounce the first part of the name, but let's just call it karaoke player. I'll post a full link in the description. Ulduzsoft. That's great. All right, so initially this app is not controller supported. However, for some reason, if you press the play button on the controller, suddenly, as you can see, it starts working as a controller app. So, hey, fantastic. So let's play a single file. And USB drive 3 is the DVD drive. And as you can see, I've got these sorted by letters. And let's see, what am I going to not get banked on YouTube for? Let's look under R's here. Probably not Rolling Stones. Let's see, Charlie Rich, perfect. I don't think I'll get banged for Charlie Rich on YouTube. Okay, so for those of you who are not familiar, CD plus G is a format where it's what all the karaoke places use. If you've been karaokeing, you've seen CD plus G in action. Well, somebody thought it'd be cool. Why do you need CD plus G? Why can't you have an MP3 plus G? So this software program will actually interpret these CDGs that are now MP3 plus Gs, and you get a full karaoke experience. So check it out. And of course, this is ad supported. There's ads all over the top. Now, this is all streaming from the CD drive right now. So this is actually coming from the optical drive. Turn this up a little bit. So this is how this works. And no, you're not going to get me singing. Especially not Charlie Rich. As you can see, it works fine. So I've got these archives of karaoke discs that I have laying around that I can now throw into my Shield directly and use. Could I, of course, copy these down and put them on a micro SD card or copy them to the internal hard drive? Of course, but a lot of us still have, at least those of us who are probably over 40, probably still have a lot of optical media laying around. This drive gives us the opportunity to use this physical media, be it music, videos, CD plus G, or just data. We can store them on this large drive and be able to use them right here on the Shield Android TV. Now, this is not rooted. There's no root access required for this. But again, as I mentioned, it only works on certain external drives, namely Samsung drives. There's a couple of drives up on Amazon. It runs about $26. And this drive does the trick. It's specifically designed to work as an Android device, right? It's from Samsung. They like to put out stuff that is supported by their products. So essentially, what this does is when you hold down and go into AV mode, it turns it into a mass storage device instead of a CD-ROM drive. So this will play DVD, it'll play CD. Before you ask, forget about playing movies in it because it will not work. Protected discs will not work in this thing. However, if you have a copy of a disc that you make, let's say you don't want the kids playing around with your big DVD collection, you can make a copy of, your laws may vary. I'm not like saying piracy is a good thing, but laws may vary. You can make your own backup of a DVD unprotected and then use that on this drive, and then something like VLC or whatever should work. And just to show you, VLC does work. Of course, VLC does not support CD plus G, but it does play MP3s. Right, so I can go in here and look under songs. And I think it's still skimming the drive for songs, so it's probably not going to find a whole bunch of them right now. And still hear the drive just whirling away. But yeah, you can play stuff through here. Again, the drive just mounts as a standard mass storage device. So pretty neat stuff. I wonder if I have an unprotected disk that we could try out. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and safely dismount this, even though it shouldn't really matter. All right, as you can see, it looks a lot different. There's no available space. All right, let's go ahead and unmount that. And while it's dismounting, I should have a copy of some movie I made for my kid ages ago. Let's see. Maybe not a kid's movie. Let me see. I made Ace Ventura copies. Hopefully nobody will have a crap attack if I play that, right? All right, so we got the drive unmounted. I'm going to go ahead and eject. Put this Ace Ventura disc in. All right. Hopefully this will not take long. If it does to mount the disc, then I'll simply cut this out of the tape. All right, as you can see, the USB storage is finally mounted, and it does take a few minutes. Let's go ahead and try VLC and see what it thinks of this movie disc. It's thinking. It's thinking. Still thinking. Go under all videos. Oh, there's a VOB file. What do we got? No. Maybe. It's thinking about it. Look at that. Oh, no. The sustained speed might not quite be good enough. Maybe it's got a buffer here. Let's let it go. Now, this is just one video player. Oh, no. Full screen. No, no. All right, let's see what happens here. There's the FBI warning I ignored when I made a copy of my own movie for personal use for my children. My goodness, warnings after warnings. All right, it's more warnings. I think there'd be, I don't want to necessarily, can I skip? Oh, wait a minute, I don't want to mess with any of that. Let's just let it play. My goodness, how many languages do we need to be warned in? Apparently all of them. Oop, wow, wow. Didn't quite work as I had hoped out. All right, well, let's try something else here. Cody? Close enough for a hit. Let me go ahead and open this guy up and see if it likes the drive. Let's see. I don't want to have to go through a whole bunch of rigmarole here. Let's do this. USB 3. So let's see. I'm trying to remember what I want to open. An IFO? Oh, maybe not. Not this IFO. Huh? What do we got? Definitely playing a lot smoother than VLC. Yes, it's been formatted to fit my screen. How about that FBI warning? Can I have that again? Maybe not. Oh, wait. Do we got the movie? This could be it. Come on. Well, my friends. Fantastic. Perfect. All right. Well, we know it'll play unprotected discs. We know it will not play protected discs. I don't think unless Cody has a deep protector somewhere. But I'm not going to play too much more of this for fear of the content police coming after me. But there you go, folks. It actually works. So, is it practical? Is it convenient? Are there lots of workarounds really that you have to do? I mean, if you're going to rip a disc and make a copy of it, why wouldn't you just rip it into an MP4 or some other format you could just slap on a disc or a flash drive, right? And use that. That makes no sense at all. But hey, you know what? Sometimes you need an optical drive for something, and this is a good, solid test to let you know. Indeed, it works. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, gee, can an emulator play real discs? I'm going to say no, because certainly a PlayStation disc or pretty much any other disc would certainly not mount properly. Take a couple more discs out here just for fun. We'll continue the super fun time. I've got a Morning Musume, Japanese J-pop stuff. This is probably an unprotected disc, just for fun, just so we have another source here. Let's see if that'll mount. All right, our music video disc of Morning Musume has been mounted. Let's jump back into Kodi here. Videos, files, USB 3. And I think is unprotected. I think it'll be probably just fine. They're like a, oops. That seems to be playing fine. All right. Very good. Well, I'm thinking this is probably a good enough test. We've tested loose files. We've tested unprotected DVDs. I think we're in pretty good shape. Anyway, there you have it. Optical media alive and well in 2015, running on the NVIDIA Shield TV, Android TV. This is Shane R. Monroe with NVIDIA Shield Zone. We'll see you next time.